I've got 20 players that have all found new homes for next season. Let's get right into it. No time to waste. Starting with Odessa Noyen, 6'3" sophomore forward, averaged 5.7 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, and 1 assist. She transferred out of Virginia, will be playing with Indiana next season. Then we have Mary Carter, who transferred out of Cal Poly, 6'3" guard, averaged 12.9 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. She's also a sophomore. She'll be playing next season with Wake Forest. Angelina Gonzalez, 5'9" sophomore guard who averaged 16.9 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 1.8 steals. She transferred out of Miami of Ohio, will be playing next season with Georgia. Tony Morgan, 5'9" guard who averaged 13.7 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. Really filled up the stat sheet for Georgia Tech. Next season, she'll be doing so for Kentucky. I was really curious to see who would end up being the player that went to Kenny Brooks and took that spot that Georgia Amore left open. Now we know it will be Tony Morgan. Amaya Joyner, 6'2" forward who averaged 15 points per game, 9.2 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.1 blocks. She transferred out of East Carolina, will be joining LSU to fill a much needed spot that they had open there. Allie Campbell, 6-foot grad transfer who averaged 8.1 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. She leaves Penn State and will be playing next season with Fairfield. Michaela Purdue, high scoring 5'7" guard who left Cleveland State, averaged 20 points per game last season, 2 rebounds, 3.3 assists per game, 1.3 steals per game. She was a 2024-25 Horizon League Player of the Year as well, as these numbers reflect, so she was putting up numbers across the board and got recognized for doing so. She'll be playing with Arizona. Debrisha Poe, 6'1" guard who averaged 8.4 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. She transferred out of Mississippi State and will be playing next season with Ole Miss, so not traveling very far. Coach O does it again. Shannon Dowell, 5'10" guard who averaged 17.6 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. Sophomore transferred out of Illinois State, will be playing next season with Mizzou. She's headed to Missouri. We have Tess Hill, 5'10" guard who transferred out of Stanford, averaged 8 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 1.2 assists, has just 1 year of eligibility remaining. She'll be spending that 1 year with Kansas State. Yuting Ding, 6'2" guard, gotta love the size there, transferred out of Auburn, averaged 11.8 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, only played 12 games, but also very efficient from the three-point line. Like I said, she transferred out of Auburn, will be playing with Baylor next season. Tiana Todd, one of several transfers out of Boston College, 6-foot guard who averaged 13.7 points per game, 2.6 rebounds per game, 1.5 assists, 45.9% from the three-point line. So very much a sniper. She's going to Ohio State for next season. Can't wait to see her in the Big Ten and see what she does there. Gemma Nunez, 5'7" guard who played with Campbell last season, averaged 7.8 points per game, 5.2 rebounds, 6.2 assists per game. So she's finding those open shooters repeatedly. 2.1 steals as well. She'll be playing next season with Texas Tech. And Maurice, freshman guard out of Notre Dame last season, 6'1" guard who averaged 5.7 points per game, 1.8 rebounds, 41.9% from the three-point line in only 13 appearances. She'll be spending her next season with Florida State. And then we have Elina Aarnisalo, one of the 4 freshmen who transferred out of UCLA this past season, 5'10" guard who averaged 5.1 points per game, 2.2 rebounds per game, 3.4 assists in just under 21 minutes. Had a serious impact on the UCLA team at the beginning of the season while Kiki Rice was out. Next season she'll be playing for North Carolina. And they needed all the offense that they can get. They had the defense in spades this past season, but never really did put a lot of points on the board. Her presence there would definitely help. Jordana Reisma, another transfer out of Cleveland State, 6'3" forward who averaged 14.5 points per game, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks. She'll be playing next season with Missouri, so that's 2 for them on this list. Kara Dunn transfers out of Georgia Tech, where she averaged 15.5 points per game last season, 5.8 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 1.3 steals. 5'11" junior guard, shared the backcourt with Tony Morgan. Next season, she'll be playing with USC, which is a huge relief to a lot of USC fans, as we haven't really heard any names before this as far as players who have committed to USC in the transfer portal. So huge get by them. We have Jada Malone, 6'3" forward who transferred out of Texas A&M, averaged 8.7 points per game, 4.9 rebounds in just under 19 minutes. She'll be playing with Texas Tech next season. Didn't go very far, but we'll see what she does for them next season. Emily Fisher, 6-foot sophomore guard, transfers out of Maryland, will be playing with Nebraska next season. Gift Uchenna, 6'3" forward who averaged 14.5 points per game, 12.8 rebounds, and 2.1 blocks. She's leaving Southern Illinois and taking all of that production along with her to Wisconsin. As we also know, they've lost a lot of players in the transfer portal as well. Mara Dykstra, a 6'2" forward who averaged 12.4 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. She's leaving Montana State. Will be playing next season with Michigan State. On the last video, I talked about Jaylen Brown joining Michigan State. Now they have Mara Dykstra. They're making some noise in the Big Ten next season, I'm sure of it. And lastly, we have Kylie Watson, 6'4" forward out of Notre Dame. Did not play in this past season, so we didn't get to see her at all out there, but she will be spending her last year of eligibility with Villanova. Good luck to everybody on this list. You guys already know I'll be back with more transfer portal news, so thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Till then, peace.